Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Sunday, December the 7th, 2025. It is a little after 8 p.m. here in Pinson, Alabama, and I am here with you today doing Vlogmas Day 7. This month I am doing a tea advent with you, and I got this at Aldi. I did find it today online at, I think Walmart had one, $35. Guess what? I got mine for $7.99 at Aldi. Good job. I did try to find where we could order specialties, and that is in this kit, but I'm not seeing anything yet. I didn't have very much time today to do much research, but I will try to dig into that a little bit further. I am missing a light over here. For some reason didn't even turn it on, but it is what it is today. It's been kind of pooty afternoon, and I'm just ready to go to bed. So I'm going to share the tea with you. I'm going to get it brewing, and then I'm going to share with you a couple of crochet things and a lovely Happy Mail that I got today. So let's see what we're in for today. First of all, welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. It is a bit cool this afternoon, so I've got on 3 shirts again. This is in my house too, so hey, it's okay. I'm used to it. Let's see, where were we yesterday? So we did the peppermint tea yesterday. So that was technically day 4, but Vlogmas day 6. So let's find 5. Where are you? Okay, here's day 5. Uh-oh, my book's coming apart. Day 5 behind the pretty window. So let's see what we got for today. This is orange cream rooibos red tea. That sounds kind of good, actually. Orange cream rooibos red tea. Naturally caffeine free. Okay? As usual, use 1 bag per cup. Pour in boiling water and stir. Allow to infuse for 3 to 5 minutes. So it is orange cream red tea. So I'm going to go over here and get my kettle going and get my tea steeping, and then go over a couple of things with you for the day. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my tea brewed and over here sitting and steaming and smelling really good. Oh, look at my curls, how cute. Oh. Anyway, I like my curls. So, I did do some crochet this week. I finished the reindeer. I'm going to let this steep and cool for a minute. And it smells like, look, I got my joy cup, because I really need some. It's the only place I'm getting it today, besides my Happy Mail. That's going to bring me joy. It smells really good, and it smells like orange cream, like a creamsicle. So, what I have been working on, and the last parts I'm going to try to finish for the craft fair, is these little reindeer that I had been working on. So, I did this one. I did 20. I did 10 in this color, which you really can't tell that there's much of a difference. And if you could tell a difference, this is the old Joann's. You'd think I'd have myself together by now. That's the Big Twist. And this is Michael's. This is Big Twist that I bought at at Michael's. This is Loops and Threads. And look at the difference. That's the same. Look how big and squishy this one is compared to this one. This was kind of thin and unsquishy. But they're still cute. So this is kind of a light chocolate. I sure did need that light, didn't I? This is a light chocolate. And this is more of a chestnut color. Let's see if I can at least bring it over towards this light. No. Maybe you can tell the difference. So this is more like a chestnut color, and this is kind of a cocoa, hot chocolate kind of color. And I did, I ran out of, I did 20 reindeer, right? I did 10 in the chestnut and 10 in the light milk chocolate or whatever. And I ran out, I had enough red noses for all, why am I leaning over here like this? Because I got this. I had enough red noses to do 18. So I've got 2 reindeer with green noses. But it's okay because they're cute too. And so what you do is, see, I even put their little ears on them this year. I didn't put their ears on them last year because I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was trying to jam out a bunch of them and I couldn't get the ears right. But this year they just came naturally. So there's cute ears, and then I put hanging things on them. Now what you do with these is you put candy canes in them, and they look like they're antlers. However, I wish I had realized this 20 reindeers ago. I probably should have made this is one I was talking about doing a video on. I did like 6 single crochets in the bottom, and then I increased, so I had 12 around. And then I went up and I did like 14 rows. However, I probably should have only done about 10. Look, it's still kind of cute, but it's not going to stand up in there like it needs to in order to really look like reindeer ears. And then I put a hanging thing on it. So I have 20 of these to send with Renee for her. They're still cute though, aren't they? To send with Renee for her craft fair. So, and they really hang heavy anyway. Let's see what we can do. We'll figure it out. But it's still cute. I don't know that anybody will hang them on the tree, but they may take the candy canes out and hang them on the tree. I'm not sure. However, it's going to look cuter. So I still think it's cute. And then these are, what are these like? Strawberry Jello candy canes that I got at Dollar Tree. But it's still cute. Still looks like a reindeer. And somebody will buy them for a ornament or a gift, little stocking stuffers. So yeah, those are cute. So I did 20 of them. Like I said, I had some that I had 2 with green noses, but they're still cute too. And then I had 10, like I said, 10 of the light brown and 10 of the chestnut colors. So those are cute. Got them ready and finished to go. I wanted to get the strings on them tonight so that I could package up the angels and them. And then tomorrow night, all I'll have to do is put everything in totes and kind of fluff it, separate it, whatever needs doing, and write it down for an inventory list for Renee and give her some pricing ideas. And it will just be a matter of filling out everybody to see how much they're going to see what kind of spending they're doing, so that if our price is a little high, we'll go down a little bit. We'll make a deal on some stuff and all that good stuff. So let's just test this tea for a minute and see if it's hot enough. So that's my crochet for today. I would really like to have some stuff. I've got 2 or 3 things I have to get made. I've got a lady that wants a ruffle hat, and I got started on it, but I haven't finished that because I wanted to finish this other stuff for Renee. And then I still have the baby dress to do. Those squares are sitting over here on a blocking board, looking all pretty. So I need to get that finished, and I think somebody wants a snowman dish towel, so I need to do that. I already have the pattern and the yarn. So as soon as I get done with this doctor's appointment, plus I have angels I want to make for here. My beads, I got to notice that they are stuck in, they're supposed to be at the post office, so I'm going to try to go by there in the morning. If not, I'll go Tuesday, if I'm able. Oh, that's good. It smells like an orange popsicle. You know, a dreamsicle. Oh yeah, that's real good. Again, the aroma is bigger than the flavor, but I'm going to let it sit there another few minutes while I show you this other thing. And then I got home today. Well, I got a notice earlier. Well, somebody sent me a message earlier that they sent me some happy mail. And yes, it always makes me happy. So I got home and it was on my porch. And and I don't know how these bags stay closed like they do, because they're just like craft bags, but they're pretty stout. So I'm going to open it now. Beware of the sound. I think my washer and dryer has finally finished. I have that in the background because somehow I've run out of clean socks, drawers, and towels all at the same time. However, I wanted to wash all of my cowls as well, because I've got some Christmas color ones that I want to wear. Oh, wow. And this is from Angel. Thank you, Angel. I love you. Let's see what I got. So, but this is really sticky, and it really held really well, but then it opened really easy, so that was cool. And let's see. There's a note. Oh, thank you, Angel. I love you too. Thank you for the prayers. Because, yeah, I'm really getting scared now. And she sent me some tea. Yay! I love tea. I have, like, tons of tea. But I drink different ones all the time. I have different moods, you know, like everybody else. And she sent me Twinings. Chamomile, honey, and vanilla. So, yeah. Now that I have my fear of being knocked out from chamomile, I will start drinking some of this to help me sleep. Because when I sleep during the night, when I get up to go to the restroom or just roll over because my hip hurts, or the funniest thing I've ever seen was I'm at the age now where I feel like a hot dog on rotisserie at night, because every 15 minutes I have to wake up and roll over so something's not asleep or not hurting. And that's just so true. But the chamomile the other night helped me sleep through the night. I didn't get up and wake up near as much as I do. And I don't know if things just laid there and went to sleep all night, my body parts, or what. But or maybe dog helps me too. So she's my best sleep aid. But thank you, Angel. I appreciate it so much. I love you so much. You're always looking out for me and taking care of me. And I was talking about the teas last night. I'm going to have to try some of this. Probably Wednesday Tuesday after that doctor's appointment. I'm going to need something to kind of calm me down and probably knock me out afterwards. But the Earl Grey that I drink is Bigelow. And then, I think that's how you pronounce it, Bigelow. And then the Lady Grey, I kept calling her what, Madam Grey or something? Miss Earl Grey. My words don't come so easily anymore. Thank you, Angel. I love you so much for that. Always taking care of me too. The Lady Grey is Twinings as well. So it's real good. And I have a brand new box of it I hadn't even busted into. But then I have like Celestial Seasons. I have all kind of stuff. I got some from in the Alaskan yarn hop or whatever it was called. It wasn't the yarn hop. It was some kind of mystery swap. A couple of years ago, got some from Alaska, and the Jane Austen from my favorite yarn shop here in Gadsden, near me in Gadsden, Alabama. So I love me some tea. I really wanted to do a like a blooming flower tea. I don't even know what they're called. I think it's called bloom tea. But I just haven't been back up to Gadsden to get my pretty teapot and blooming my tea to go with it. So here we go. Joy. I think I've bounced around all night tonight, haven't I? That's just the way it's been. Oh my gosh. And plans just keep getting changed. Or not plans, but just things keep changing, and it's like shooting a needle in my eyeball or something. I don't really know. This is really good. I'm glad it's naturally caffeine free. I have a tin of Robos. I don't know. I have a tin of that I got at Ollie's. I have gotten a couple of good teas at Ollie's as well. I've got a Earl Grey green tea and the red rooibos. I think this might could use a little sweetener, but I mean, I'm not one for sweetening my tea except when I do my tea and my honey and milk like my son-in-law fixes me. This is really good, though. This is another one. So far, all of them have been good. The only one that kind of threw me off was that anise, the one with the thing that tastes like licorice in it. I couldn't put my finger on the flavor that night, but then after I was reading the description and everything, I was like, yeah, because it kind of tasted like the little Christmas sugar cookies you get in the tins, but with maybe a crayon melted on top of it. But when I started reading it and it said licorice, I was like, yeah, that's what it was. It was licorice flavored, not necessarily crayon melted on it. It is really good. And you know what? Hot tea when you're cold just feels good. My hands, I'm freezing. I came in tonight and walked dog, and it was it wasn't even a mist. It was just like a fog. It was like a fog, but not very dense. And it just chilled me. Between that and it being only like 40 degrees right now, it just chilled me down. So I enjoy holding my tea or any hot beverage like this. Joy, isn't that pretty? I think I got this at Dollar Tree before they became $1.25 tree. $1-ish tree. Yep, this one's a good one. I'm glad that there's a second tea bag in the thing. Now, I would, if you get this one, I didn't see any of the flavored teas. All I saw was the Benner green tea, and there was a lavender. Now, that one looked good. I think lavender would be good, but I think I may want a natural lavender, not a tea bag like this. I think I want one of those blooming lavenders or something. But they had that on there and something else, maybe a peppermint tea. But that was all I really saw on there. So, like I said, when I have time to sit and dig a little further, and yes, I would suggest letting this one steep a little longer. Slapping my bag against my cup. Oh, sorry. I'm that little teenager with everything sounds dirty to me. Anyway, trying not to be ugly. Well, it sounds like my washer and dryer have stopped, so I gotta go change out some other things. I did wash all my cows though, so they're gonna smell so good up around my neck. And now I've washed 2 shawls. One of them is a virus shawl, and the other one is the one, it was like Mia Bella or something by Melanie, I believe. Mirabella? Bella? I can't remember. Anyway, I washed those things so that I can at least wrap up in here because, look, this is going to be most of my month clothing on my videos. I try to come in from work and leave my clothes on long enough, but by the time I walk dog and I'm freezing, then I got to get in my sweatshirts and my hoodie. But anyway, tomorrow's Monday, and I hope everybody has a good week. Pray for me for Tuesday. I'm very anxious about that, and in more than one way, not just my doctor's appointment, but Renee coming up, and Renee and Paul coming up, and this house is always a mess, and I know they don't care, but I do, and, it's just the whole thing. But all I do is work and come in and walk dog and go to sleep. I'm not even going to fix dinner. I'm not even going to cook tonight. Well, I don't cook anyway. I'm not even going to heat me any noodles tonight. I ate some trail mix and this tea, and that's all I need, because I'm going to go lay down and watch a movie. And hopefully go to sleep. But I did get most of everything I wanted to do, though, with this done. I've gotten all my crafts done. So now all I have to do is package them. I'm not gonna put the candy canes in there. Now the chocolate candy canes look the best for reindeer ears. So if you make these, and I may do a tutorial for it, it's not my pattern, but it's kind of a mishmash of 2 or 3 patterns and mine. So I kind of went with it. I think I would go with less rows, maybe go down to like 10 or 11, just so the candy canes don't sit so low on the ears. And I mean, so low on the head. But that's pretty cute. So yeah. I'm going to go for now. I keep running these things 20 minutes every night, and I know some of you are okay with that, but I know some of you don't have time for all that. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me. All your prayers and love, and happy mail. I love that always. Not required, but I always appreciate it more than you know. And I will see you guys. Yeah, you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow as soon as I get in and get dog walked and all the things that I do. Y'all have a good evening. Get you some rest. Tomorrow starts a new week. It's only a couple of weeks till Christmas, so no biggie here. I'm just working all the time until Christmas, and then I'm off Christmas Day. I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to get up and go back to work the next day. So there's that. That's my holidays. Phew, there's gone. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Bye.